Well, good morning everyone. My name is Damien. Welcome to Irish Fido. Welcome to another episode of Irish Fido Fishing. Today on a small kind of a lake in County Cavan. I'm going to show you today how to fish two lines using one rod. Okay, it'll be winter fishing. It's winter and it's very windy, but hopefully fishing be all right anyway. Hopefully we got some few fish anyway. That's the main thing. I'm a bit late today, so I want to be quick, okay? The groundbait I used today is the same as I used the last time, which is Super Cub and a G5, 50-50. Mix it dry first, of course. I put a bit of water. I like to overwet the groundbait at the start and then just give that mix a bit of a time just to absorb all that water. That should be fine. I'm going to leave it like that for about 20 minutes to half an hour. Then I'm going to push it through the sieve, through the riddle, and it should be fine. Now guys, before we do anything, I have to plumb up the swim, see what's the depth, and I'm going to set up two line, as I said before, using only one rod, okay? It's actually very simple. You have to start plumbing up from the short, and then maybe truck every 10 meters and check the depth. And then once you're happy enough with the depth, on the long line, let's say we set it up the long line first, okay? So once you're happy enough with the depth on the long line, just clip it. And then we're going to go backwards every 5 turns. And that's how we find another line. I know this lake, but I'm not sure. I might set up about 40 to 45 meter line, and the short line it'll be a 30. Well, I'm gonna check it up anyway. First chuck, it's just short, okay? Now I have 6 seconds. 6 seconds and it's a 45 gram feeder. Now at about 35 meters I have 8 seconds. So as you can see, it's going down. seconds, and that. Yeah, so that's 45 meters, well 45 turns, okay, and there's 9 seconds. So I'm happy enough with that depth. It's deep enough. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on that clip, 45 turns, and now I'm going to chuck it back out. I'm going to wind it another maybe 5 turns, okay? And I'm going to clip it up again and chuck it out again. One, two, three, four, 5. 5 turns, clip up again. It's 8 seconds, okay, and that's 5 turns, so that's 40 turns now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unclip that distance, and I'm going to wind up another 5 turns. I'll clip that distance again. What we have now, it's 35 turns. Still the same, it's 8. So unclip that, get rid of that clip, and I'm going to wind up another 5 turns. 5. Now we should have 30 turns. And that's exactly what we have, 30 turns now. Seven and a half, 7 seconds, 7.5. So as you can see, it starts coming up slowly. It looks like there's like a kind of a shell for about 10 meters, 10 turns. It was still kind of the same. And now at 30 turns, it starts coming up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that distance. I'm going to leave that. So I'm going to have 45 turns line and a 30 turns line, okay? And what I'm going to do is I have that clip, 45 turns, I have it on, okay? That has to stay on. And now I have a 30 turns line clipped up, and I'm going to start fishing on the 30 line. 30 turns line, sorry. So yeah, I'm going to start fishing at 30 turns. And then it depends how the fishing is. We might have to change line, go further out on a deeper water, but We'll see during the session anyway. We have 2 lines clipped up using only 1 rod. Very simple. If you're going for like a pleasure fishing, lazy to set up 3 or 4 rods, you can only do 1, and you can only use 1, clip up 2 distance, and that's it. Like, it won't be very accurate, okay? So I wouldn't recommend this if you're in a match situation. But if you're pleasure fishing, I think it's okay. Now I'm going to start off with 60cm hook length. Well, the rig I'm using today, it's my helicopter rig. Now guys, quickly show you my side tray. Very simple. That's the mix there. That's my ground bait. As you can see, that's the way I like it. It's quite dry, but it's not too dry, like, if you know what I mean. That's the way I like it. Now we have some dead maggots. Unfortunately, I have no live maggots, so, but it's okay. It's only a pleasure fishing, and we should catch some fish anyway. So yeah, dead maggots, and I have some dendrobenas, and that's all I have today. There's no casters, I have no pinkies, nothing. Very simple, quick session. Now guys, I'm fishing for about 15 minutes. I swap into a smaller feeder, medium size, and I'm probably going to stay on that feeder through the whole session. Like, I don't think there's no need for bigger feeder, right? Yeah, I'm fishing for about 15 minutes, and I have 2 hybrids, 2 little hybrids, 2 maggots on a hook. Very simple. Few dead maggots into the feeder every time I chop. I don't use chopped worms yet, because I want to see how the fish react first, okay? And there it is, another small hybrid, and this is the smallest one I have today. And we have nicer fish. It might be a skimmer. I didn't expect that. And it's a nice skimmer. Look at this fish. Beautiful. Let's see, can we get some more? So same again. 2 dead maggots. Pinch of worms. And a few maggots into the feeder. bite. Now guys, I'll try to explain it to you quickly. Why do I have two lines? Okay. Well, it's very simple. Let's say you're fishing away, you're using one line, you're fishing away, and maybe after 2-3 hours your bites will start slowing down, and then your swim is gone dead. That's why it's good to have like a spare line. Okay. Now, as you can see, you can use just one rod, set up two lines on it. As I have today, 45 turns and 30 turns. So I start fishing at 30 turns at the short line, okay? And let's say my bites are slowing down and it's gone dead. So I have that extra option to change the line, okay? And leave that 30 turns line just to get rest, okay? And then, sure, we can fish on that 45 turns line, okay? And maybe after 40 minutes or something like that, come back to the line and see what's going on there. It's very easy to come back to that line. You just have to wind up 15 turns, clip up again, and there you go. You're fishing at the same, nearly same spot again. Sometimes it's good just to leave that line to rest and then come back to that line later. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. But every day is different, and it's worth to try it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unclip that 30 meter line now, leave it to rest, and I'm going to go to 45 turns line and see what's like over there. The same, I'm going to use the same, just the two maggots on the hook, few dead red maggots into the feeder every time I cast. I'm going to be very careful with the chopped worms. I don't want to use them, not yet anyway. Sometimes the chopped worms, they might just ruin your peg, especially in the winter. It might take a while before I get any bites there, because I haven't put any bait there yet. So I just gonna start fishing straight away without putting any bait on that long line. But it might take maybe 5-10 minutes before we catch some fish. So hi guys, so quick update. I put 5 feederfuls in, full of maggots, dead maggots, into that long line. 5 chocks within 10 to 12 minutes, something like that. And I decide, well, I got one bite and I got a hybrid anyway, but I've decided to come back to the 30 turns line, okay? So it's actually very simple. What you have to do is back to that line, to that clip, and now you have to, well, I have to wind up 15 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. 15 turns, and I have to clip that distance. And now what you have to do, well, what I have to do is count the turns, okay? So And I got another hybrid there. But that's what it is. It's 30 turns, okay? I have 30 turns. Turns, we're going to fish the same distance, well, near enough the same distance anyway. So 2 maggots on the hook, a few maggots into the feeder, and we're fishing in the same distance again, the 30 turns line. And we have another fish. I think it's a small hybrid again. Small hybrid. Oh, it's actually a roach. It's first roach today. Very small fish. And another fish. Small hybrid. And another roach. Another hybrid. And there it is. I'm just after hooking a nice fish. Yeah, that's a proper skimmer. Have it in the net. It's actually a bream, believe it or not. Nice fish. Fantastic fish. Guys, that's me for today. I decided to quit. I was fishing for about 3 hours, and I've got 32 fish, 4 skimmers, 1 bream, plenty of small hybrids, and a few roach. I'll show you my fish. Hope you'll be able to see them. Now that's my bag of fish today, right? There's a nice bream like this. I'd say it's over a kilo anyway. And a few skimmers, and 4 skimmers like this. There's another skimmer there. They're about 300 to 500 grams. Now there's a good few hybrids there. Nice fishing, I have to say. It was beautiful. Now let's put them back in the water and I'll talk to you later. So a few words about today's fishing. It was a great session, I have to say. I got a few nice fish. I didn't really expect that, to be honest. But the whole point of this video was just to show you how to set up 2 lines by using 1 rod only, right? So it's actually very simple. All you have to do is find the right depth on the long line first, okay? Once you're happy enough, clip up that distance, and then you have to go backwards, find the right depth on the short line, clip up again, and all you have to remember is how many turns is in between those 2 lines, okay? And what I normally do is I normally start fishing on a short line and see what's like. If there's no fish, I'm going on a long line. And sometimes I get few fish, well, I get good few fish on a short line. You might have a bite for 2-3 hours, but after that the bites might just slow down, and it's time to make a decision, move further out and looking for the fish. So you have another line, you have another option, which is great. So all you have to do is just unclip that, go long line and see, and try to find the fish there. And if you can't find the fish there, you can always come back to the short line. Just remember, is it 10 turns or is it 15 turns, whatever you set it up. Just reel it back in that 10, maybe 15 turns, and you're still fishing on a short line. Very simple and very good. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that what I said is clear. If you have any questions, you can always text me or something like that. I'll try to explain it to you. But like, it's very simple, to be honest. It's very simple. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you later.